Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes. We are back with the brilliant Sifu or Sifu on the PlayStation 5. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, what we're going to be doing today is, at the moment, I am on my secondary account, BwolfTheWolf, so I can show you guys the intro as well as the first story cutscene. Once we've got through the tutorial and we've experienced the first cutscene, I'm then going to switch over to my main account where I have finished the game multiple times and I've unlocked a bunch of permanent abilities as well as a few costumes, and I've also got several shortcuts unlocked as well. So we're going to do the tutorial on my secondary account where I haven't got anything, and then the rest of the stuff will be done on my main account. So let's get straight into things. Once we're done with the tutorial, I will explain the mechanics and how this game works. I'm sure many of you already know at this point, as the game's been out for about 3 months now, but never mind, I'm going to explain it anyway for those of you that haven't played it. Okay, subtitles yes, text language English, audio language English. I do recommend you put this on Chinese because it makes your main character sound a lot more aggressive. In English, he or she sounds relatively chill, like they're not on a quest for vengeance. But we'll leave it on English just for the YouTube playthrough. Okay, so when this game originally released, it only had Disciple as the difficulty. There wasn't Master and there wasn't Student. You had to play the game on Disciple and finish it. I recommend you play on Disciple. I don't recommend you put it on Student, even if you're having trouble with this game. If you play on Student, it completely defeats the purpose of being a Kung Fu Master. Student is just stupidly easy. So I recommend playing this on Disciple, and then if you want to have a bigger challenge, then play it on Master. But we're going to stick with Disciple because I'm not absolutely terrific at these types of games. So we're just going to go with Disciple, which is still very difficult in itself. The classic Sifu experience for players who want to enjoy the game's original level of difficulty. Lovely jubbly. Oh man, I think a little fly just flew into my eye. Terrific. See, if I was a Kung Fu Master, I would have been able to have caught that little fly with a pair of chopsticks. But I'm not a Kung Fu Master. Okay. I'll tell you what though, the use of haptic feedback in the DualSense controller is amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's on par with Astro's Playroom. Okay, let's get into this. Lovely. 8 years ago. Like right now, I can feel all of the individual raindrops on my DualSense controller. It's beautiful. It's just like Astro's Playroom. If you like the use of the DualSense controller, I definitely recommend playing this game and buying it. I recommend buying and playing it anyway, but if you like haptic feedback, this game really takes advantage of it. Especially when you get into the club level. Oh my god, the beats that you feel in your control are amazing. I gotta get used to playing as this character now.
Get out of my way.
Leave him to me.
The problem is I've got my TV quite low, so I can't actually hear their swings. Because sometimes it's good to memorise the sound of their swings, because their fists have like a sort of sound. So you can memorise that much better than visualising it. It's much better to listen sometimes. You could probably play this game blind. If you close your eyes and you just memorise the patterns of the you could easily memorise their attacks and beat the bosses and the other enemies in this game. I thought we was in China, but it looks like we might be in England. Jesus, look at the state of this weather. Oh!
I thought you said they'd put up a fight. I'm barely breaking a sweat.
Don't be so arrogant.
But one thing I will say, the dialogue in this game is extremely quiet. So if you guys and girls have trouble hearing what they're saying, I do apologise. I'll try and sort it out when I edit the video. But there's very little dialogue in this game anyway, so it shouldn't really matter. You can just read the subtitles. What you want to hear in this game is people's faces being smacked and also the music. That's what you want to hear. The soundtrack in this game is absolutely sublime. I love the music in this game. Once again, just like the club level, the music in the club. Oh yes, I love that. If you saw my unboxing, that's the club music. Make sure you pay attention to where we are at the moment, because you'll see this place later.
Who the hell is that? Get it! What are you doing?
God damn! God damn! Hey, where did my stick go? How did that end up on the floor? Are they having a nice little family meal over there? We can't just go in there and start beating people up. That's very rude. Or are they playing like... Oh, they might be playing a game actually, a board game.
Yang! How dare you set foot in here again?
Alright then.
But this tutorial section isn't an indication of what the game is going to be like at all. Trust me, this is very, very, very easy compared to what the actual game is like. I think they should have made this tutorial a bit more difficult, just so people know what they're in for. Because you play through this bit, even on like Master, and it's a breeze, and then you think, oh, this game ain't so bad. Why is everybody complaining online? It's a very easy game, and then you get to the main game, and you're like, oh shit, what's going on here then? That's just rude. Asked you a question, mate.
Stop.
Yang. Of course. You've gotten slow, Sifu. You know why I'm here, don't you? Just step aside.
You were a mistake. I should never have taught you. Now you know too much. By returning here tonight, you've given me a second chance. This time, I will do what I must.
Oh man, like the Karate Kid. I love that bit. I love the little thunderbolt in the back as well. That's one of your focus abilities. You can do that as you generate focus. You can use those attacks. And they're like little special moves. I can't see, mate. Come on. It's such a cool game, ain't it?
I see nothing but a frightened, angry child.
Oh, he crutch punched me. That's Tom Wolf's favourite move. Tom Wolf plays this game like a right flipping arsehole. He punches everybody in the dick. At least I'll play a little bit more honourably. You can't be punching people in the cock 24/7. Oh dear, mate.
Show yourself.
Okay, we're going to be a boy. Just because that's what I've chosen in my main account, so I have to choose a boy. You can't just machete a kid. What's wrong with you?
Father.
Ah, man, that's such a cool intro, ain't it? I just like the fact that we have to play as the main antagonist, and we are the one that kills the bloody father. I feel like a bit of a bad guy. If it wasn't for me controlling Yang, he would never have been able to have killed this bloke's dad. So I wouldn't even have to do this game. Oh, I've got to do what the control tells me to do. Whoops. Oops, hang on a minute. There you go. Make sure you do remember to throw. For those 5 guys that you just saw after my father was killed, those are the 5 people that you're planning on killing in this game, because they are the 5 people responsible for the death of your father. So they're the people that we're going to be fighting. 5 different levels with 5 different bosses. You're getting a little bit of a teaser of what you're going to be dealing with when you get to these bosses, actually. This next one that comes up now, this is the 4th boss, and this is probably the worst one for me, obviously, and the 5th boss, Yang. But this one, right, I hate this one. And she's got 1 arm as well, so the fact that she can kick your ass with 1 arm is even more irritating. I love that move. It doesn't never flipping work this well though, that's for sure. Trying to sweep people in this game's a nightmare. These people just stand here and let you bloody do it basically, but when you're in the actual game, no, they will move out of the way every bloody time. But that was the 4th boss right there. That's by far the worst one for me. I take so much damage on that boss. And then we've got, obviously, the main man himself that killed my dad, Yang. Look at this arsehole, look at him, the leader. man. That's beautiful, ain't it? What an intro. What a fucking intro, BwolfTheWolf. Okay. Yep. So now's the part where I need to switch back over to my main account. So I think what I will do before I head over to my main account and we begin the first mission, how this game works is your main character starts at age 20. Now that little medallion that I was holding as a child when I woke up from being killed, that medallion has some mystical power that will allow you to rise from the dead, and that's how this game works. Every time you die, you rise from the dead with that medallion and you will age a little bit. And if you get to age 70, it's game over and you have to restart the current level that you are playing, and you will be sent back to the beginning of that level at whatever age you reach that level. So you want to try and get through each of these levels at as low age as possible. So I think in my main save I got through level 1 and I only died up until like age 22. So that was a good run, so you'll be happy with that. But if you got to the end of level 1 at age 50, you definitely want to replay that level multiple times and get good at it so you can finish that level at age like 20 something, which is a bit more reasonable. Now every time you reach a decade, so if you get to 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70, you go up in damage, but your health goes down a little bit. So that's one of the downsides. You'll earn experience as you play through this game, and you can use it to temporarily unlock abilities that you can use, combos and other sorts of abilities. And then if you add more and more experience to it, just like Returnal, you can unlock the ability permanently. So like in Returnal, you level up guns, and even if you die and it's game over, you keep those gun abilities unlocked. It's the same with the combos and stuff in this game. You unlock them permanently if you spend enough experience. So that's basically how the game works. As you go through levels and stuff, you're going to find various different elite enemies that you can kill. They might give you key cards, or they might give you sets of keys that will allow you to unlock doors so you can get to the main boss faster, which is a good thing because you can get to the main boss at a lower age. But if you don't go through the level and look around, you won't find the shrines, and the little shrines that you find give you various different perks depending on what age you are, depending on your level score, depending on how much experience you've got. You want to find those shrines because they will give you little perks. If you just run straight to the boss and skip them all, you can still do the game, but you might be a little bit weaker. So that's another thing you've got to look out for, shrines. But when you die, all of your shrines are forgotten in that current level. And I think that's basically it. And then you've got a little detective board over here. This is basically collectibles and stuff, things involving the keys and the key cards and all that good stuff. In terms of gameplay, when you play this game, your main way of avoiding damage is going to be parrying by tapping L1 when they attack you, but I recommend you get used to doing this. So certain attacks will come from above or below. Most attacks generally come from above, so you just want to hold L1 and then slap down on the analog stick and dodge like this. Get very, very good at doing this. Once you get very good at doing this, at dodging and learning the flow of the combat and the combos that enemies use, then you're going to have a good time with this game. Basically level 1 and 2 you've only got to do this. But when you get to 3, 4 and 5 you've got to learn to hop as well, because more attacks will come from below. It gets a lot more difficult, but that's basically how the gameplay works. You can tap R1 to dodge as well, but that's only used in very rare circumstances, like if they're about to proper go for you, you need to like dodge, or if you're underground you need to dodge and stuff like that. But yeah, it's basically how the game works and stuff like that. It's very similar to Returnal in a couple of ways actually, but I think I basically told you everything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over to my main account. I'm not going to take the shortcuts to the bosses though. I will take you guys and girls to the main areas first, and I'll show you all where you get the items to unlock the shortcuts. So we will play through the levels properly. I'm not just going to rush to the bosses. But I don't think we'll get through the whole of level 1 today, because level 1 is relatively, I don't know, I suppose I might be able to just blast through it. How long have I been recording? I reckon I could get through level 1, maybe in 10, well, if I was going to go straight to the boss, we could easily do it, but if I'm going to show you all how you get to the boss, and how you get the key items to unlock doors and stuff, it's going to take a bit longer. I might make this video a bit longer. It's all good, we'll make it a bit longer. This level's relatively simple. It's when you get to level 2 onwards that things become a little bit more cheeky. But the abilities that I've got permanently unlocked at the moment are 360 swing focus, strong sweep focus, snap kick, spin hook kick, weapon catch. This is very useful, especially for boss number 3. Pushback cancel. This is good for certain bosses that like to push you if you've managed to not dodge correctly. Environmental mastery is amazing. Being able to kick like random stalls and stuff into enemies and trip them over is sublime, because then you can smack them in the face when they're on the floor. I've got crutch punch, which I only recently unlocked. I've not used it yet, but Tom Wolf said that this is the greatest bloody ability in the game, to just punch everybody in the dick and minge, which just seems very disrespectful and dishonourable, but if it gets them killed, who cares? Raining strikes, I don't think I've used this one very much, but it's pretty good. And weapon mastery. You want to get this because it allows you to keep using your weapon when it breaks, and as you can see, you can chuck it at people. But the weapons in this game are very strong, so you want to make sure you find the shrines and upgrade your weapon durability. But let's jump into it then. Oh, and the costume I'm wearing, you get this costume once you've beaten Yang. And if you want to upgrade your character when you're done with levels and you want to spend experience, you can do it at that tree there. If you want to practice your combos and stuff, you can do it over there against enemies, and you can set different rules. That's where you change your costume. This is where you check out your board and see all of the collectibles. As you can see, I've got most of them, basically all of them at this point. And then this is where you start your missions. So as you can see, I reached the Sanctuary at age 44 when I played this off camera last time. And I think I managed to beat Yang at age 70. It was very, very close. If I had died one more time, it would have been game over. But we're going to be starting off at the squats. And as you can see down in the bottom, I've unlocked 2 keys and I've got every collectible in this level. Okay. Alright, let's start heading towards the first boss.
They've blocked the entrance to the warehouse. Need to
Bunch
find another way inside.
Bunch of bloody cowards, didn't they? Bunch of bloody cowards.
Nothing here for you.
Let's try this. Let's try the dick punch. Oh my god. That is very dishonourable. But yeah, make sure you do get used to using the combos in this game and the new abilities that you can unlock. I'm going to warn you right now, I don't use any of them. I basically just use square and triangle. And I think that's a good thing, because if I can finish the game using just basically light and heavy attacks and the odd weapon and the occasional ability like R1 to push a stall that you can unlock, if I can finish the game, you guys and girls can finish it too. Simple as that. If I can do it, you can do it too. Right, so when you unlock the set of keys, you can open up this door and there'll be a shortcut that gets you to the boss a bit quicker, but I'm not going to be going through that door because then I'll have to skip a lot of the level. Now when you do defeat enemies, especially with takedowns, you actually do get a little bit of additional health. So that's another thing that's good as well. You want to make sure you use takedowns because it heals you up a little bit.
Junkies. I don't think they'll be a problem.
He's having a fantastic time, he is. He's been having a wild night. Look at all the bottles of beer everywhere. Probably been drinking some of that delicious sake. Or is that's just Japan, ain't it? Do they drink sake in China? I don't think they do. I don't know. I've got no idea. If you're Chinese or Japanese, let me know in the comments below. I'm sure you'll know. Or if you just know anyway, let me know. Another thing you want to be aware of, some of these more elite enemies,
I can make it. Just need to run at it.
some of these more elite enemies, when you're fighting them and you're about to take them down, sometimes you go and take them down and they will block the takedown and then they become powered up. When that happens, yeah, be prepared for a horrible day. They're a horrible enemy when they do that. Horrible enemy. Oh Jesus! Oh, hey, bloody hell, man! You can't be treating a lady like that. You see that? Oh, that was a pretty nice dodge, that was. Did you just pick up that bottle on your own? Your character's name isn't Sifu. That's your dad's name. So your character doesn't actually have a name. I'm going to assume because you can pick between male and female. So that's probably why your character doesn't have a name. So I guess we can name this character in the comments. I guess we could call him Lee. That's a generic kind of like Asian name, ain't it? That's easy to remember. Lee, I guess. And also it's my favourite character in the Tekken games.
Open it. Open up.
Oh yeah, this bit's good. But down in the other corner, I don't know where I'm gonna have my face cam, but you've got your focus bar in the corner. I don't use it very often because I like to get good at playing the game without it. Just because, you know, certain times in this game you don't always have your focus bar available, so I don't want to just rely on it too much. And also it's good to save it for the stronger enemies. Oh, you cheeky bastard! But yeah, this account is also on Disciple mode, if you're wondering. But you see how my health bar filled up a little bit then when I took him down. Let me just check it is on Disciple mode and not Master. I don't think it is on Master. Gameplay, yeah, Disciple. Because I was playing around with Master a little bit just to see what it was like. And I wasn't sure if I left it on it. Oh no! Oh no, I didn't do it, no. I was going to play on Master, but then I would like to have started a new save, so I didn't end up doing it. Oh no, never mind. I was telling Porkies, I was telling Pork Pies WolfTheWolf, so I do apologise. I love the art style in this game. It's stunning, ain't it? That wasn't very honourable, was it? Let's have a look if there's anything out here. I don't think there is. We should be getting relatively close to a shrine, I think. Oh no! I don't want to fight. Come on, come on. Let's not.
Drop your weapon. Stop him. For fuck's sake.
Oh no! Oh no! He's done it! He's done it! We might as well leave and go home now. We might as well go back home. When they power up like that, oh, they do a lot more damage.
Can't keep up.
Oh! Ah! There we go, there we go, there we go. When we meet enemies like that, I can assure you the commentary will be taking a nosedive.
The warehouse. I'm getting closer.
Alright, we're nearly on 30 minutes. But if you, the ability I unlocked is this. So you see these like little stalls? See that? As long as they don't jump over it, the cheeky devils, you can use that to trip people over. It's very, very good. Very, very good. Especially in certain areas like clubs and stuff where you've got like loads of little stalls. You could just be kicking them at everybody, tripping everybody over. It's beautiful. And then there's bottles everywhere as well. Alright, these are the shrines. Now, as you look, if you look at the shrine, as you can see, you've got a level score. The better you do, the more enemies you defeat. And I think the less you die, the bigger the score. And then you can pick some of the more better ones. Then you've got experience you can spend. Obviously, you want to spend experience on things like unlocking permanent abilities, but if you've got them all, you can use it on here instead. But as you can see, you can reset your death counter to 0. Because in this game, when you die, I forgot to mention this, when you die, your death counter goes up by 1. And then if you immediately die again, it goes up by 2. So instead of going from age 21 to 22, it'll go from 21 to 23. And then it'll go to 27. And then it'll go to 31. And then it'll go to 36. It keeps going up and up. And then when you defeat a elite enemy, your death counter will go down. So you got to remember that. Don't keep dying consecutively because you're going to be in a bad situation. But you can use this to reset it to 0. But obviously you need 1,000 experience. We don't need to do it because I don't think we've died yet. But we're going to grab this now. Improve weapon damage and impact on opponent structure. You want to get this as well, but you can only pick one each time. That's what I get for trying to crutch punch people. I was trying to crutch punch him. I just wanted to see.
Another jump here. I can make it.
I just wanted to see if it would work. You want to move out of the way. I know you got punched in the face, but you don't want to be laying there. That's not going to be very good for your health.
Shame I'll have to throw you back through it.
These guys, hey, look, watch. See? These guys, I'll try and show you. But they try and grab you. You got to dodge that. Make sure you dodge down. If they get you, they'll throw you on the floor. Thankfully, we've got this. Shout out to Money. Oh, this is very dirty. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But you knew what I was going to do. And I don't think a big bag of money like this would actually trip you over. And it's going to be a bit hefty because there's money in it. But I don't think that would be enough to trip you over. But I think the only collectible... Oh, there might be a thing up here, actually. I swear there was a crowbar up here. I'm disappointed now. I think... I swear that there was... I think there's only one... Let me have a look on the board, actually. Right, so we are... Which is level 1? Over here. Yeah, there's only a set of keys you need to get. You're going to get these from two... I think they're two, like, identical twins. I think we're going to get relatively close to them soon. I swear there was a weapon around here somewhere. Oh, no, it's in here.
Speed this up. I don't want to be late for the club. I plan to win big tonight.
I don't want to be late to the club either.
The fuck?
You'll regret that.
He has a weapon.
Fucking mind, mate. You mind? Hey, that's what I want. Oh, don't worry, I'll get my own in here then. I'll get my own in here. Fucking hell. Where's my crowbar gone?
Get the better of you.
Oh, no. That didn't go very well, did it? No, it bloody didn't. That went terribly. Oh, and we're going to go fight those bloody twins now. Have I got any focus? How do I get my... I need to be in combat for it to come up. I'm going to leave that one there. We'll come back and get that one after if I break my weapon. These are the two. This is where you're going to get your set of keys. Oh, Jesus, mate. Oh, fuck me, you two got ruined. When you kill these two, that's where you get the set of keys. Oh, and there's also a shrine in here as well. Right, we're going to grab this one now. Lovely. It's always good to increase the durability of your weapons, especially because some bosses, having a weapon is just very useful. Not because it does like nice damage, but it's mostly because it can allow you to avoid a lot of damage by just having a weapon in your hand. Especially boss number 3. Alright, I think this video is possibly going to be about 40, well, I don't know. This might be a bit of a longer video, like 45 minutes or so. I guess we'll see. Alright, this room I normally die in. I've never got through this room without dying. There's so many enemies.
You're sure about that? Kung Fu?
There's quite a lot of enemies and there's quite a few elite ones. I'm going to come back up here because I think there's another dude standing over here that we can kill. Once you drop down, they're all going to come after you. Ooh. Okay, oh, there's a bamboo stick over here if you want to grab one. I think the pipe might be a bit better. It's always good to use a steel pipe because you've all played Silent Hill. You all know that they're very, very useful. If they can kill something like a rubber face, they can definitely kill a random Chinese bloke in a some sort of drug house. Oh no! What it? You can't! Fuck off! That's why I don't never use the bloody takedown.
That can't be possible.
I did it! Fucking hell! Oh, brilliant. Okay. Hey look, Jabba the Hutt. Oh damn, you went down very quickly, big boy. These guys are such a nuisance, but especially when there's like 2 of them, because I end up always getting grabbed by one of them. When they slam you into the floor, we're near the boss now. That's disgusting. Do you hear that? There's flies in my dual sense. Oh no, how long we got? About 40 minutes, I reckon. Now this boss, I have beaten this boss before without dying, but that was off camera. There was no audience. You guys and girls, even though there's nobody in my room right now, it's just me. I can feel all of your eyes watching me right now, so it's definitely added pressure. But you can only pick one ability on this one. So yeah, make sure you're aware of that. But there is a, I can't remember. I don't remember where you get the key. But there's a door over here. I think you might get the key in level 3 or maybe level 5. Either level 3 or level 5 is going to have a... Actually, I can show you on the board. Okay, yeah, this key right here that you get in level 2, I guess, will allow you to open up this door. Oh no, level 5, yeah. The key in level 5... This is level 5. That key opens up the door in front of me. So I can open this because I've got the key, but you won't have the key the first time you come here. And there'll be another collectible in this place. Probably the last collectible you need if you're trying to platinum it. Okay, this guy is basically a lot of dodging. He's got 2 stages. First stage is just a lot of dodging. Try to be away from the weed because he slides underneath it and kicks you. Phase 2, he jumps in the bamboo and he jumps out and tries to knife you. And if that hits you, it's nearly a one-shot kill. So you can either avoid it or run away like me. So that's basically, this will be the easiest boss for you. Just lots of ducking in this bit. That's not very honourable. Well, you're supposed to dodge that, but... Right, I'm not going to speak very much, I don't think. But he does slide occasionally. Nearly missed out on that. Like that, yeah. I keep... Okay, we're not done yet, we're not done yet. I'm very low on health though. Because I finished this game already, I can actually spare these bosses, but I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna kill them. I'll let you guys and girls play it and experience the sparing option. Do I go up in health a bit now? I think it heals me, doesn't it now? From defeating him, maybe? I think you get a bit of health back after you defeat him for the first stage. Right, be aware for him to jump out the back. Oh yeah, it does, I think. Right, run away. If you dodge, it's probably much better, but... He will jump in the bush again though, so be aware. I dodged that one, nah. I'm gonna end up fucking dead. Oh no! Oh, I've got a lot of experience though. What do we want to unlock? Probably want to start focusing on some of these actually. So see, I've unlocked it and now I've got to spend 505 more times. And eventually I'll unlock it permanently. So even if I'm dead permanently, I unlock it forever no matter what I do. It's only one death, it's not a big deal. I don't remember doing that low down attack that often though. Yeah, I don't. He done that a lot. It's because I'm on YouTube. He wants to ruin my day.
I have spent 8 long years preparing for this.
But he is the guy that killed you at the start of the game, and then you obviously rose up from the dead because of your little medallion that you had. Okay, well, that is part 1 of Sifu finished. Now, club level number 2 is a lot more challenging. There's a lot more variety of enemies. Once you've unlocked the shortcuts. Don't know what my dog's barking at. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.